Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back to iAllegedly. And today we're going to go through the entire new stimulus package for small business. Everything we know up to date. I read everything. I got a lot of different sources, and I'm going to cover it all really quickly for you. So you know the rules. Please like, share, subscribe to this, hit the bell so that you get notifications on all new videos. Also, share this with all your friends, family, colleagues, and anybody else who needs this information. First things first, the Republicans came up with what they called the HEALS Act. The HEALS Act is the Republican plan, which is $1 trillion, and I'm going to cover everything in it that is small business related right now. The HEALS Act was a $3 trillion act that, if you look at the two, there's going to be a negotiation between the two where we're going to come up with a happy medium. First things first is the stimulus check. If you received a stimulus check last time, you're going to receive a stimulus check again, and the Republicans have agreed to that. So that's good. You're going to get that. They think that these could come out as early as mid-August when these checks would start to be released. It's going to be another $1,200 based on the income from last time, $2,400 if you're married and you file jointly, $500 for your dependent, no age cap. So this is great news. The 40-year-old loser son living with you, everybody says, yeah, kick Johnny out. It's time to get rid of him. Great news. You're finally going to get to say Johnny paid you for something because you'll get to get $500 for having him in your house. So if you're less than $75,000 or $150,000 married, now there is a calculator, and I found a cool link to a website. If you're not sure what you're entitled to, you can enter your income and your information. It'll give you an idea of what you're entitled to. Like the first stimulus check, it'll be reduced $5 for every $100 worth of adjusted gross income above $99,000 and $198 for married filing jointly. However, the Democrats have said that we want the dependents to have a $1,200 check also. So we will see. The unemployment, okay? The unemployment right now, for even self-employed people here in California and across the country, you get an extra $600. The Republicans have come back and said that they want this limited to 70%. Basically, in plain English, it's $200. So you could get $200 a week in addition to whatever your state unemployment is. And if you look across the map, you want to do something that's entertaining and waste 15 minutes of your time, look at the unemployment prices and what they pay across the country. Massachusetts is like $800, and you've got some of these states, I think it's Mississippi, it's like $200. So it's crazy how it varies across the country. So Congress is also discussing a return to work bonus, which would give you $450 a week extra if you went back to work and got a job. But again, this has to be worked out because so many people went back to work and then the state shut things down again, which made it not really fair and kind of ended it. So there is going to be something as far as the unemployment benefit. My personal take on it is that you're going to end up with probably $400 a week. Again, you know, if this is your sole source of income and you are relying on this, think about how you can do a side hustle and what you can do to sell beads or sell something that you can make some money on. The next thing is student loan relief. The student loan moratorium ends on September 30th. The Republicans did not mention student loan relief at all, but the Democrats want the moratorium extended for 1 calendar year. Personally, I think this is going to happen. I don't see if somebody's got massive student loan debt, how they're just going to say, hey, make those payments again when you don't have a job and the business has been destroyed the way that it has. They want liability protection for businesses. Now, this is Senator John Cornyn of Texas discussed liability protections as a central component to the stimulus proposal. Well, again, while he didn't discuss specifics, McConnell said it's very important that schools, hospitals, businesses should receive a 5-year moratorium on liability. So Democrats don't see any liability. Democrats don't want this at all. So again, you've got to look at insurance. Look at insurance and what it would cost to insure your business. If you deal with the public or you have a lot of employees or few employees, Look at insurance. I've looked at different things for events and things like that, and every now and then I'm shocked at when people want some wacky policy that covers certain things in certain areas of the venue, and it's sometimes it's relatively cheap. So take a look at this. The next thing is meal deductions. They want to deduct. You're allowed right now for your meals, traveling, and business related. If you're a sales rep, you can get 50% of your meals deducted. They want to raise that to 100%. So as a business person, if you're out and about and you're going to the fast food places, save those receipts because you could deduct those if it's business related. That's what they want. Now, the golden goose, new PPP and new EIDL programs, okay? Here's the first things. Small businesses with less than 300 employees that have seen their revenue fall more than 50%. Now, here's the first thing. I want to know the businesses that, oh my God, I'm selling shoes, or I'm selling concrete, or I'm selling food, where their business is up. I'm here in California, and everybody I've talked to has been affected dramatically by this. So, in other words, if your business has fallen off more than 50%, they want to have another round of PPP loan through the HEALS program. Now, even if you've already received PPP money, they're talking about letting you get a second PPP loan. It also sets aside an additional $25 billion for loans that are made to businesses with less than 10 employees. So again, if you're a sole proprietor, there could be money for you. There's a $100 billion fund that will be set up for 1% interest rate loans. Again, a la PPP. There are going to be also low-income opportunities where if your region is considered in a opportunity zone or low income, that you would qualify for these loans also. The coolest thing about this that I think is that they're going to allow you to choose the provision of the 8-week period for when you can apply your PPP loan. So if you run a seasonal business, if it's busier around the holidays or summer, or you run something that has to do with the holiday entertainment or something, imagine being able to pick that 8-week period where you're going to be able to say, this is when we're going to use it, and then you could get it 100% forgiven. So that's pretty cool. You can get both a PPP and EIDL loan. There is no new grant provision talked about. Nothing, okay? So that's that with the grant. But they have to deal with everybody furious about the grants. Now, oh no, we're not going to deal with it. They're going to have to deal with the people that were not given the grant. If someone did not check the box, again, it's not fair. If someone wrote a letter in and said, hey, I want the grant, I didn't get it, they should be entitled to it. You can reduce, again, if you got an EIDL loan or a grant, you have to pay you have to pay off the loan for $1,000 a loan if you got a grant, they're saying. Payroll taxes, they want to defer FICA for the remainder of 2020 if you are an employer. I think you're an idiot if you do this, because the quickest recipe for bankruptcy and to lose your house, your boat, your car, everything that you own is to not pay your payroll taxes, because the penalties when they kick in are just, I think one of the words was draconian, is that they said. So pay your payroll taxes, don't do that. Employer retention credit. This is one that gives employers a payroll tax credit for eligible employees equal to 50% of the qualified wages. That's huge. This could be a credit limit of up to $5,000 per employee between March 20th and January 1st, 2021. Again, huge. NOL, the hidden stimulus package. Now, this is to reinstate a net operating loss. And what this does is the CARES Act, you could carry this forward 80%. The CARES Act allows NOLs to be carried back 5 years. This presents an interesting possibility of carrying back a loss to a higher tax bracket year. For example, the maximum C Corp rate is 20% and is 21 in 2020 is 21%. Whereas in 2015 it was 35%. So if you carried forward a loss, you could get an immediate tax refund. Again, don't listen to people on the internet. Talk to your accountant. Qualified improvement property. Here's another one. Or QIP was a weird glitch in the CARES Act, and it was subsequently fixed. This provision allows certain improvements to the property, like air conditioning a large system, to be written off over 15 years when they were normally written off of the building. Now, here's key timelines on all this stuff. July 27th, Republicans announced the new bill. July 31st, the House of Representatives is in summer recess after July 31st. Representatives are expected to delay summer recess until they get the stimulus plan finalized. So that's Friday, guys. So they're going to come up with something before they leave, or they're not leaving until they get it done. So this is days away. August 7th, the Senate breaks for their recess, and September 8th, the Senate resumes. So you're going to see a whirlwind of stuff happen quickly. Good luck to everybody, and don't give up on your dreams, okay? Anyways, I hope this was helpful. You know the rules. Please like, share, subscribe, and reach out anytime. You've got the email addresses and Facebook, and I will see you guys soon. Good luck. Do not give up. You can quit anytime, and that's what people want you to do. Don't give up. I will see you guys soon.